How's everyone doing? It's a new week. We have made it through quite a long time. Today is actually my 17th day indoors. Hey, Nanels, yeah. I thank you for asking, Alok. I am doing pretty good. Trying some new things. Um, I've been recording some new stuff with Women of the World. There's also some new things coming out with the Indian Ensemble, so it's good. Mom and Dad are online. Hey. Okay, so since it's Monday, I felt it might be interesting for us to have a slightly new approach to the new week. And I know at Berkeley it's the second week of all classes being online. People had glitches in their classes the first week. I know a lot of parents are, just trying to figure out, okay, how do we handle this new paradigm? And I wanted to share one of the techniques that I've been using these last 2 weeks that have been really, really helpful to me. So how many of you have heard of Elizabeth Gilbert? She's one of my favorite authors. Many people will know her from the book Eat, Pray, Love. But she also wrote an incredible book called Big Magic. And Big Magic has been a very inspiring book. It's about creativity, imagination, and also just being courageous to not bring, courageous to bring out the ideas that you have in you without fear, without self-doubt. And it's been really useful. So one technique that she shared a couple of weeks ago on her Instagram was the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique. And this is useful whether you're feeling angry or feeling anxious, you're worried about something, or you're maybe just feeling distracted and not completely present. And I'd love to share it with you. So whenever you realize your mind is spinning, or you feel like, you just need to be a little more focused or a little more in the moment, a little more present, you could stop whatever you're doing, just gently. It doesn't have to be anything that other people might notice if they're at home with you. It's just something very simple. Look around you as you pause and think of 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can hear, 3 things that you can touch, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. So I'll give you an example of when I used it. About 2 weeks ago, I had just gotten off tour, and we had one final rehearsal with Women of the World before we started, doing this self-quarantine or isolation. And we decided instead of taking public transport, we would walk 2 hours to our friend's house. Great idea, exercise, etc. I was wearing the wrong socks that day, and my foot kept slipping in my shoe, and by the end of 1 hour, I was in so much pain. And then suddenly I remembered Elizabeth Gilbert's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 exercise. So I immediately, as I was walking down the street in pain, I thought, okay, I can hear the birds chirping. I see a yellow mailbox. I see the pavement. I see my friend walking in front of me, and I see the blue sky. Okay, 4 things that I can hear. I hear a few cars. I hear birds. I hear the sound of my coat rustling, and I hear footsteps of someone behind me. Okay, 3 things that I can touch. I'm touching my dress, and I can feel my feet on the ground, and I can also touch the bag that I'm holding. Okay, 2 things that I can smell. Well, there's traffic, so that I feel some fumes around me. And I also smell that I just washed the scarf that I'm wearing, so I can smell the laundry detergent. And 1 thing I can taste, I just drank a huge gulp of water. So that was refreshing. And it immediately made me distracted from the pain that I was feeling. And it just brought me to the present moment. And I told myself, okay, I got this. I have 1 more hour to walk. I got this. I can do this. This is not as bad as it seems. right now everything's fine. And I played it about 3 times during the second hour, and things just went really quickly. So I'd love for you, if you feel like, try it now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 things you can see, 4 that you can hear, 3 that you can touch, 2 that you can taste, 1 that you can smell. And you could write it here if you felt like it. You could journal about it, or you could just think about it. And let's do our usual breathing exercise, because why not? I'm also going to play some of this music. I just learned this music, or heard about this album from a friend of mine, from Lydia, my colleague. And this is called Krivo Polska. All right. So let's take a deep breath in, breathing for 4, holding for 4, and exhaling. And we'll start together. Okay. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that 4 more times. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Holding, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Again, breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Holding and exhaling. And as you're thinking about this, appreciate everything that you've managed to do in the past week. Think about how far you've come. Think about how you're enough, and commit to yourself that whatever you're doing, you will remind yourself that you're doing wonderfully. You got this. And when in doubt, using the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One last time. Let's breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. And exhale. So I hope that you have a wonderful week ahead, and I hope that you can take the time to ground yourself, to remind yourself that the only confirmable thing that's happening right now is this present moment. And I just hope you have a wonderful day. For anyone who joined us a little bit late, the exercise is to stop, to pause for just one moment. Think of 5 things you can see, 4 things you can hear, 3 things you can touch, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful week ahead. And I'll see you tomorrow at the same time, 8:45 in Boston, 6:15 in India. Have a great day. Love. Mwah. Also, by the way, a couple of people wrote in asking for very specific things to be talked about. And I'm happy to try and find some things to share. So if you would like to have something very specific, let me know, and I'll try to have it on Keeping It Light. Love you all. Have a great day. Bye. Have a great day, Laurie, and have a beautiful time teaching as well. And hey, Patrick. Bye.